It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Monday, the 12th of September. I'm Michael Groff. Hey, how about that storm last night? Plenty of lightning, rain, and the wind. My goodness. There's an unconfirmed, or I should say unaudited, it's not official yet, report from Sky Harbor Airport of a 55-mile-an-hour sustained wind and a gust of 86 miles per hour just before 9 p.m. last night. So we will do it up again today. Another round of showers and thunderstorms expected to develop this afternoon. Primary threats, again, a few severe storms possible, some gusty, maybe damaging wind, locally heavy rain that could lead to flood and or flash flooding. That is also possible as the remnants from K, yes, we're still dealing with that system. It comes on through here today and tonight. And then we will dry out considerably for the rest of the week. And then, oh yeah, there's forecast uncertainty to talk about thereafter. So a lot going on. Let's dive in. First, we'll take a look at that almanac from yesterday. 103 degrees, the afternoon high. 76 was the low with our thunderstorms last evening. The normal high, 102. The normal low, 80. And we picked up 6,207 inch of rain officially in the bucket at Sky Harbor. And that is the single wettest day we've had so far this year. And it happened in the month of September in a non-monsoonal type of pattern. Funny how weather works. All right, as we take a look outside right now here at 8:30 a.m., partly cloudy sky across the valley. 79 degrees officially at Sky Harbor, but very muggy. Dew point at 70, relative humidity 74%. The winds are light, and the barometer is falling. All right, the upper air look right now shows this remnant circulation of K. It is transitioning from a closed low into more of an open wave type system as it comes through here. And so it is weakening a bit, but that doesn't mean the threat for showers and storms won't be with us again today with plenty of moisture around and some somewhat stronger winds aloft. And then more westerly flow takes over after that. Much drier air will be coming in behind it. Here's the watch warning map, and interesting setup here. We've got a flood watch over much of central, northern, and eastern Arizona today. The Phoenix metro area and the surrounding zones kind of bifurcated by this watch. There's, let's go through who's in and who's not, all right? If you are in Peoria, Sun City West, Surprise up toward Morristown, Circle City, Wickenburg, and across to Fountain Hills, Carefree, Cave Creek, North Scottsdale, you are in. The rest of the metro down toward Tempe, Phoenix proper, Buckeye, Avondale, Litchfield Park, Tolleson, Goodyear, you are not. Does that mean magically there will not be any flood and or flash flooding in those zones and there will be to the north? No. I don't really like the idea of cutting up a metro area by a watch, but that's the National Weather Service call. They do feel that the best opportunity for locally heavy rain and flooding, flash flooding, will be possible up further to the north. But that's not to say we couldn't see some isolated or localized flood or flash flooding elsewhere with these thunderstorms that developed today. Kind of a conditional threat, though. As we will outline in just a moment, here's the convective outlook. We've got a marginal risk of severe storms from around Wilmington, North Carolina, up toward Philadelphia and Atlantic City. And here in southern and central Arizona, again, a level 1 out of 5 marginal risk. The areas in darker green. And severe storms that do develop today, they will be capable of producing strong, damaging straight-line winds up to or in excess of 60 miles per hour. And so those areas in that marginal risk include Nogales, Douglas, Bisbee, Sierra Vista, up toward Tucson, the Oro Valley, Casa Grande, Phoenix, and even further north up toward Prescott and Sedona. So again, some strong storms possible. Could see some blowing dust too. That's another risk with those strong winds, and then locally heavy rain as well. The tropics in the East Pacific quieting down a bit. We'd have a couple of waves, though. One, that easternmost wave actually has a decent chance over the next 5 days of development. And even though it is unlikely it will directly impact us here in the Southwest, there is a far outside chance, as we'll explore in modeling. And the precipitation outlook valid through Monday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix, frankly, not much, okay? We could see some localized heavy rain today in a few spots, but on average, after today, things really quiet down quite a bit. We'll talk about why that is and what's going on in more detail. To do that, we'll take a look at the models, see what's going on. Here we go, the GFS. It's the 06Z run valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Impressive upper low over the eastern part of the country. Out here in the southwest, the remnants of K, that open wave coming on through. Somewhat stronger winds aloft today. So what it means for us down at the surface, partly sunny sky. Scattered showers and thunderstorms will develop this afternoon in a very moist air mass. And we are in a transition, though. Drier air is going to start to punch in from the west with time. High temperatures this afternoon, mid to upper 90s. Now, let's outline the threat that we have from storms today. And to do that, we will check out a forecast sounding. This is coming off of the 3-kilometer NAM at 4 o'clock today. And again, to some of you, this looks like Swahili. New viewers, we show these from time to time. This is an atmospheric profile showing all the various parameters that are in play. And working in our favor today, a very moist low level of the atmosphere. We have very steep lapse rates. Mixing ratios are okay. Precipitable water values still up around 1.4 inches. That's sufficient. And CAPE values, convective available potential energy, the ability for air parcels to freely rise through the atmosphere. We see those values up around 1,400 joules per kilogram. And so instability is there. Moisture is there. Somewhat drier air is working its way in. You can see that especially in the mid and upper levels of this sounding. And so that's going to limit widespread organized convection, but we still expect at least a possibility for a few training of echoes around this upper wave, this open wave that's coming through. That's the leftovers of K. And then, of course, you see the possible hazard type on the right, marginal severe. And that's kind of what these parameters would indicate. All right, then for tonight, chance of evening showers and storms, then they will decrease overnight with lows in the 70s. And then let's go to tomorrow. A few showers and storms around early in the morning, and then we're going to start to dry out, become mostly sunny. Humidity levels will sneak down by the afternoon, and high temperatures still in the mid to upper 90s. Upper 90s still likely, maybe around 100 on Wednesday, with drier air continuing to come in. By Thursday, the upper heights rise just a little bit. Westerly flow is in place. We are dry. High temperatures are in the around 100 to 103. Now here we go to Friday, and this run of the GFS is a very interesting solution here. It shows a trough now developing along the Pacific Northwest coast and beginning to sag southward. And by this weekend, that feature closes off into an upper low and really starts to dive further to the south along the central California coast, the base of which down to Southern California and drawing some moisture northward. This is Sunday that you're looking at here. And if this comes to fruition, this could even start to pull in some subtropical moisture into southern and eastern Arizona for some widely scattered showers and thunderstorms. I will tell you right now, candidly, this is kind of an outlier solution. There are a few members in the GFS ensemble that support this, but overwhelmingly, they show more of a trough in the westerlies passing well north of Arizona. That's probably, climatologically speaking, that's the safer call. That's the more likely scenario. But, of course, we'll see how this plays out. If this does happen to verify, much cooler temperatures for much of central and northern California, they could really use that, maybe even a few showers up that way. And we'd love to see some showers and some more rain possible around here by late in the weekend. But that still appears unlikely. Either way, temperatures should hover just a little bit above the century mark for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now let's go to next week. This is Monday the 19th. And again, the GFS with this impressive upper low sitting there off the central California coast. And again, chances of showers and storms will be with us. This would bring in quite a swath of subtropical moisture, perhaps even some moisture from a tropical system that might develop down there. But again, there's a lot of mights and maybes and could be's and possiblies, so we're not ready to really latch onto a solution. It is way, way too early to call right now. And again, this looks like more of an outlier solution. But let's keep going. We'll go out 10 days. This is Wednesday, and this would be the 21st of September. And the upper low now centered somewhere close to Eureka, California, still drawing in some moisture here over the southwest. Temperatures would be at or maybe just slightly below average with moisture and rain chances around. But again, kind of an unlikely scenario. Looking at rainfall for Phoenix, and this comes off the GFS ensemble. This goes out through the 26th of September. And the mean is just over 1/3 of an inch. Most of that rain would come today and tonight. Maybe some possibilities for some showers out there toward late in the weekend and next week. If that outlier solution comes to fruition, but I, again, sincerely doubt that. And then let's take a look at temperatures. These are coming off the national blend of models. Not too bad, really, for mid to late September. Highs, upper 90s to about 102 on most days. Overnight lows are going to drop off. And again, what you're looking at here is this is for Sky Harbor Airport. Many locations, especially with drier air, would see lows dropping into the 70s. Maybe the outlying desert spots could even touch the upper 60s. So a sign of things to come. It's a long way to go yet, but hey, we're very, very gradually. It's that yo-yo down a staircase, all right? We'll get there. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video comes back here tomorrow morning. Of course, we do these live every day. Thank you so much for participating in the live chat, those of you that are with me. And I'll get a better way to interact with you in the short term here before too long. So we'll have that, and I don't know, a green screen. One of these days, Amazon will have that delivered. I don't know. All right. Thank you, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoy these videos, like, subscribe, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. Yes, even after the video is posted, I still respond to your comments and questions, so keep those coming in as well. Music fans, check it out. It is available 24/7, 365, talking about America's streaming station. It is called KMGX. We play a ton of music, have a lot of fun with that. Myself, and more importantly, the one and only, my one and only Michelle, the Asian sensation. She is involved in the programming operation of that station. So I encourage you to check it out. I leave a link to it in the description. Plus, you get to hear our voices over there. What could be better than that? All right. Thank you so much for watching. All of your continued support. It is greatly appreciated. You guys be safe, stay cool, stay hydrated out there. Enjoy the rain where you can find it, and have yourselves a beautiful Monday.